hello, hello. Today is a very special day. Today marks a full week since I quit my job. I mean, my last day of work was a week ago today. And man, if there was ever a competition for being unemployed, my ass is winning that. My ass is getting gold medals. I'm inventing how like there was that one guy that did the high jump backwards one time and revolutionized that sport? That's me for being unemployed. The week I've been unemployed, I've left the house like 3 times. One of them was to go to the grocery store. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you very much. No 24-hour unemployment stream, cause then it would be like a job. Putting on a full stream, that's like a job. Save GG, thank you. Not right now. And then the other 2 times we were just meeting friends that were in town. First time in a while. I have been. Where did they go? You remember the edibles that I bought for... Remember the edibles that I bought for the 24-hour stream? There was 10 in here. In the week since I've been unemployed, there's 1.5 left. I have been living it up. Immediately, like the day it was my last day on the job, the local pizza place hits me up on text. It's like, hey, if you join our little text thing, you get a 30% off coupon. It's like the universe conspiring to make me the most unemployed man this side of the Mississippi, and it's working. Let me tell you, it's fucking working. I have watched the entirety of Blue Lock in like a day. Like I have nothing to do. I'm just home. My fiance is she's still working. She's still got a job. She's still working. My ass has just been sitting here. I don't know. I stream more often than I used to, earlier than I used to, because I don't have a job anymore. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you very much. So anyway, as the title advertises, today we're getting the Lost Mantle. This time for real. This time for real. Because we've had 2 streams before where we wanted to get it. Last stream we got within touching distance. We kind of like gave it a sensual little scrape of the nail, and then it escaped us because it's like 879 coins, something like that. Like the wind, exactly. It's like 879 coins, and we got to like 850 or something like that. So like a victory, a greedier victory gets us there. Let's do Eve. Eve, I have a contentious relationship with Eve. Because I feel like playing Eve just kind of encourages me to play a little kind of, go for the glass cannon build. Okay, actually, we have a lot of soul hearts here. So this is already looking fantastic. I'll tell you one thing I've done, though. Ow. Okay, well. I was too strong, they had to nerf me. One thing I've done, I have finally done the thing that I said I was going to do all that time ago. How's the audio, by the way? I had it a little higher for Hat in Time. I think it's still holding up. I finally ordered the car stereo that I keep harping on and on about. If you are a scholar of the channel, you will know that I've kept talking a big game about like working on my own car, doing like, finally putting a new radio on it so it doesn't have the old barely functional 2013 touchscreen, the one that like you have to press down like you're trying to actually punch through it with your finger for it to actually do something. So I'm trying to get that replaced, make it, CarPlay compatible and all of that style. Android Auto in my case, because I am a refined Android gentleman. But I finally ordered that today, and it's getting here early next week. So that's gonna be, no more time, no more excuses for me. I'm gonna finally have to actually get up and do stuff. But oh well, if I must. I'm excited about that, finally. I'm getting it from Crutchfield. I've heard really good things about them. They are supposedly like premier car parts salesmen, especially when it comes to like stereo, audio, accessories, etc., etc. Like, they don't really make any of this stuff, but they are basically the in-between, the go-between like a regular guys and a car hobby, because they have very detailed, really well put together manuals, etc., etc. I would say if you are looking to get into cars and you want to do something that's not like, you know, an engine swap day one, probably putting a new radio into your old car via Crutchfield is fantastic, because all of their products also come with like lifetime tech support or something like that. It's not like it's not a lifetime warranty, right? But it's lifetime tech support. Like, they'll be there for you. If it's broken and bad, they're gonna be like, all right, buddy. Now, we're not gonna pay you back for this, but we are actually gonna like help you through it as much as we can. We're gonna be palliative care. I squeeze them for endorsement. I know, right? I can be like, hey guys, a whole 7 people heard about you that might not have because of me, and some are in, I believe, Europe, and they would actually not really get a benefit from this. I don't know if you even ship there. I'll take those, and don't really want nothing else. Thank you. OMG, he stream. He does. How you been, Bell? I don't know that I've seen you around since the I was gonna say 24-hour stream. God, no. God bless us. Let's never do that. The 12-hour stream. I don't know if it's sacrilegious to do the cross, if you don't mean it. I don't imagine that it is, right? It's probably fine. I've been good. I'm glad to hear it. You're also going into like a master's or something, right? Familiars homing shots is honestly pretty good. If we can get a couple other familiars going, that's kind of decent. Should have probably bought this actually first. I'm realizing, yeah, I should have probably bought pay to play, because that's saves a lot of money in this mode. I'll buy it after this round of fight. That's fine. But yeah, getting homing shots on this guy alone already, you get a big return, because there's just a lot of tiers that would have mostly missed that are actually not now. Just registered for classes. Yeah, my situation is kind of awkward because I can't register for classes until I have done my little, like, as an international student, I need to do like a passport check-in thing within a month of starting classes, which is to be like, hey, I am in the country, here's my passport, it's a valid passport, you know, like, I basically have to prove that I am going here and that my documents are in order, and then they lift the registration hold on my account. But it means I can't register for classes until like pretty much right before the year starts, so we're gonna see how that goes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be okay, because in my masters, the classes are... I'm pretty sure it's gonna be okay, because in my masters, like, a lot of the classes are mandatory. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like 2 classes every semester that you must take that semester, so I would... And that's sort of the bulk of the class. I don't know how much freedom there is to do it. Yeah, grad classes don't fill up. I know. Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm gonna buy pay to play before I forget, because that's a huge get in greed mode. I'll pick it up for greed mode, but how fucking dare you, actually? Is there anything here I want? No? Then, actually, yeah. Get bombed. None of it actually did anything. Well, that's fine. Yeah. I'm going to see, like... I'm gonna see how hard these grad classes are. Because there's a part of me that's like... Pshaw, I have masters in pharmaceutical sciences. I've been working in pharmaceutical sciences for 3 years, buddy. Nothing you can show me will surprise me. But at the same time, I've been out of a job for like a week, and I don't think I could actually work a microscope anymore. It's crazy that like how much just vegetating will rot your skills. I was sitting here like, if you asked me to split some cells right now, I would have to think about it. I'd be like, how did that go again? Don't bump me. Don't come at me, bro. Oh. Straight up, I did not see that rock coming. This guy's like dangerous. Yeah. Yep. I am not a fan of the new type of tiers that they introduced. In Repentance? Yeah, probably, right? Yeah, definitely, yeah. I'm not a fan of the type of tiers they introduced in Repentance that drop from the ceiling. Not a fan of that at all. Hello, Mimi. How's life? How you doing? Those ones are just so hard to keep track of. Everything else, at least, like, you know, used to have, like, a point of origin, a point of sale that you could, like, kind of check up on. This is just... Wow. Didn't get a single chest. I got a pill, though. Useless. Fantastic. Keep it up, Edmund. Goes well on your end. I was just saying how, like, I've been out of a job for, like, a week. And I already feel like a human potato. Okay. Actually good items. We'll take it. I guess we won't really be doing much shopping today. I've just been... I just didn't expect it to be such a freaking problem. I will buy a soul heart though. I wouldn't expect it to be such a freaking problem to have nothing to do. I'm like, oh fuck, I did not mean to grab that. My damage fuck. No. I actually need to damage myself and buy another soul heart. Okay, that's good. Get this. Get this. Get this. Buy a soul heart and buy a soul heart. And that was really bad on my part. But you're my human potato. Okay, that's cringe. You can't do that in front of people, Gal. You can't do that in front of people. Come on. This is like basically like it's basically like PDA. When you come onto my channel and do that. No one wants to see us freaking do that. At least not, you know. Not on this platform. Wait until, like, you know, I've got a few more fans, but I'm starting to become irrelevant. Then I'll get on OnlyFans and we can do something about that. But for now, can't do that. I've got a nice, wholesome streamer vibe going. I didn't think it was cringe. Yeah, well. Yeah, so I need to find stuff to get up to in my day-to-day. I can do, like, and I have been doing some shopping runs, you know? Incredibly this cheese that our coupons have expired. That's one thing I will say. As much as I love you, Emma, your coupon game is weak as hell, and we're gonna have to change that if we're gonna get married. I'm not leaving money sitting on the dang table. I mean, are you... I can't find that's fair. Right, thank you. Thank you. Like, people out here giving me looks. I see you, Mimi. 2 of clubs. Oh, double my bombs? Wow, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have. Ooh, I don't know that I deserve to dodge that. What happens if I have that, the safety scissors? That trinket that turns troll bombs into regular pickups? And I have Anarchist Cookbook. Is that just like free bombs every couple of rooms? Because that seems pretty good. Like, it's, you know, it's a lot of like artifice, you know, it's a lot of work to go into getting free bombs, but it's a lot of bombs. Wow. Wow, I really kind of got my ass handed to me. Forget the coupons are there. It's like this is the kind of thing that, like, when I stop and thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I think maybe I am gonna be an okay father. Because for fun, I will go into the grocery store, and then I'll go into the grocery store app. That's right, I have the app downloaded. Come at me. And I will look at, like, the discounts that there are, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, if we're not super into this brand of maple sausages or whatever they're called, if we're not super into this brand, we can get this other brand that has like a buy two get one for free, and we're eating breakfast sausages for freaking fantastic. Couldn't imagine being a parent. I mean, neither can I, but it's the kind of thing that, like, at a distance doesn't make me very scared, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sure in the moment I'm going to be terrified, but it's like right now, I look at it from afar and I'm like, yeah, I could do that. The shovel is a free item every floor. That's these. Ideally, at this point, I want, like, one of the items that's, like, mega tiers up. Like soy milk or almond milk or one of those. Because I have a quite a few tier effects now that are just luck dependent and not really damage dependent. If I can start spewing fire every other second, I would be very happy. I just don't want to be. Well, that's, you know, that's your prerogative and perfectly fine. For me, it's like, I do feel like that's probably, and what your point of view is on it should probably be the default. Like, I feel like the default should be like, I don't want to be a parent, and then when you very strongly feel that you do want to be a parent, you can become one. But starting off on, like, I want to be a parent is sort of like the default, and I have to imagine it has some sort of genetic basis. I don't know. I'm not a microbiologist anymore. I'm just unemployed, so I couldn't tell you. But basically, you know, having a child feels like it should. You should not want to do that by default, especially, you know, the way that, like, I don't know. I feel like it ends up happening that a lot of people that don't put a lot of thought into becoming parents more easily become parents than the ones that actually do want to. Being a professional philosopher. Yeah, I mean, weren't the Greek philosophers were the ones that were like, there was one that lived in a freaking barrel, didn't he? I could do that. Could live in a barrel, spout nonsense at the people coming by. Stops moving when Isaac shoots, teleport by to exit. Okay, I mean, it's good. I just wish I had more familiars to make it work, but this could be the start of something beautiful. Any more rerolls for me? Nothing really actually good. Barrel and a thing of wine and some good insults and you're set. What, are you saying my insult game is weak right now? Actually, my insult game is really weak. Because I'm just like a good person. I'm sorry, but like, I just couldn't be mean to someone else, even if I wanted to. Really hard time being mean to people. I used to not. I used to actually be kind of like a savage kid. But then at some point I discovered a conscience and every evil pore escaped me. Now I couldn't be evil if I wanted to. And it's honestly vexing me to no end, and I died. It was a pretty good run. I mean, I was really mean making your game crash. Well, chance to heal a half a heart every minute is not really great for us here. Actually, it's probably fine as long as it procs while inside of the room. And as long as I can maintain my active item. The habit is good, but not really relevant with the active item I have at the moment. Did you, like, get everything going back up again? I was about to say I was busy doing something. No, I just tuned into Blue Lock. I'm sorry. It's all I've been doing lately. I've been back on my anime shit, and this, honestly, there's like, I feel like there's a correlation, at least in my case, between the amount of employment you have and the amount of anime you watch. It's like an inverse proportionality. Damn. Okay. I mean, it's not great. But I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Bam, bam. Bunch of... And one more. Bunch of damage up. And I was right at the end of it. Well, listen, okay? I only really contributed some of the crowd control madness that was going on. You want to blame someone, blame your active and loving community. How about that, huh? You're gonna come at me for engaging with the conceit of your stream? I was being a citizen of your stream, and you're about to punish me for it. This is what's wrong with society. Dude, you honestly just need to put me in a barrel. I'm ready to be a philosopher. Just put me in a dang barrel. You complain about society, and yet you create the situations in which that society affects you. Curious. I was doing it exactly. I was playing the way God intended. Using my free coins to do a bit of trolling. I should not have left the room, I'm realizing. Oh, no, I should have left the room, actually. If you get proptosis and enough, like, charges of you get, like, a couple, lump of coals going, can you actually just end up averaging out to, like, really damaging tiers? We got a bit of health back for our trouble. Anyway, I gotta go. Okay. Thank you very much for hanging out. Have a great rest of my stream. Oh, I will. I'm just like, well, now I'm not doing it just because you said so. Whoa, I did not realize we had guys over here. Actually, it's fine. I can take a hit right now and be fine. Wait, did my transformation not leave? I still have the transformation, I'm realizing, but I left the room after I healed up, I thought. Maybe I didn't. No, I still have it. Oh, that's curious. Sulfur, yes. And yeah, this alone is kind of gonna get us going in the room with greed in it. In the room with greed in it. You know, the last floor. But we have to not lose sight of the forest for the trees. We're not trying to just build a good run. Oh, the run's so good. We're not trying to just build a good run. We're also trying to get enough money in the machine to play some Lost runs, because I really like playing Lost, but without Howie Mandel, it's honestly a little terrible. No, I already picked this up. Pop the thing. Pop the thing. Right, you have to be like short range for this to be effective, but holy is it effective. Yeah, this is where a run becomes beautiful. What else have I been up to? Oh, you know something? You want to know something a little kind of, on my end, kind of interesting, but honestly also kind of like a little messed up maybe for me. We had my farewell lunch at work. And everyone was saying such sweet things to me. Dude, this run is incredible. Everyone was saying such sweet things to me. But unironically, but like I really enjoyed. They were like, you know, you are so knowledgeable. You have developed so many skills. And there's so much that only you can do now in this lab, and we're gonna make do without you in some way or another. But I don't, you know, we're gonna see how it goes, and we're gonna miss you very much. And I was just like, this is incredibly sweet. The thing that they said that got to me the most, though, was like, we're really gonna miss your sense of humor. That one was like, dang. Because, like, anyone can be a scientist, but not everyone can be a comedian while they're at it. Lump of coal? Lump of coal. Okay, so how does that work then? It basically just evens out to regular. Okay, that's fun. That's really fun. Oh my god, I should have plugged my stream. I'm like, if you guys want to, like, hear me in your ear lovingly while you're doing work, you should come visit me at twitch.tv/galliumgg. No, I wouldn't. I would never do that. One, because I would actually, I think, die of embarrassment. And two, because I say stuff about work, or I used to, you know, not anymore on account of I don't work anymore, but I used to say stuff about work, and I don't exactly want them to know. That's a good card. That's a good card. If I can spy like a soul heart, I might take that. I'm gonna blow this up, but I'm gonna bring you to the shopkeepers first. The best time to advertise is when you quit. Yeah, no, and be like, hey, yeah, by the way, I made some really honestly pretty funny bits about some absolutely whack shit you said online. Don't worry, I changed your names sometimes. Sometimes I forgot to do it. So yeah. Enjoy. Nah, man, I would never do that. You crazy. More damage up. We don't have a reroll, which is really upsetting. I will take a damage up. Black Heart, 3 bombs. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Give me this right now, because I can't really afford to be taking a lot of damage. There we go. Now we're back to the regularly scheduled programming. Regularly scheduled pogging. For you, sir. I was so worried when I was buying my new radio stereo. I've got it. It's bought now. It's coming in the mail in like next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm so proud of. I mean, I'm so proud of. I'm gonna be so proud of myself. I'm gonna jump in the gun here. I'm really excited to install that in. But I was so worried because I've recently become very like radio pilled, and I was worried I would lose my radio connection when I did it. And I was just like, yeah, man. Mega Brimstone is so busted in this mode. I love it so much. Regular Brimstone? Oh, fuck, I wish. Are you kidding? I wish. But I can't. Odd as it is, I have 2 hearts now. So, like, I'm probably okay to not buy anything. Because nothing there is really tickling me that much. I gotta do something, I think, about the little chat messages that disappear after a while. I had it set this way because I didn't want like old, you know, I didn't want to get boggled with the old chats. But when there's like a little lull in the stream, it does kind of end up looking like there's no one here. So maybe I should just leave the chats there forever. I'm gonna play, transform. Grab this, play. Homing tears. Honestly, that might be good enough to take with me to the end. Shot speed up, sure. I don't think that's gonna matter much. Then give me one of these, and I think the magician, I'm gonna keep the card with me until greed mode at this point. I have 4 horns, by the way. Until greed mode. This all is greed mode. Until the greed fight is what I mean. You know what I mean when I say these things. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty fun. I was very worried when I bought it that I would lose my connection to the radio. This is talking about the car stereo. I realized I started talking about that and never finished. I was worried because I've become very NPR pilled recently, and I donated to my local NPR station during their latest like NPR sort of fundraising thing, and it's like a $10 a month donation, and I'm like, if I install the new thing and I don't have access to it, as sad as it makes me, I'm probably gonna have to like take back my donation, because I of course I'm donating because their reporting is important and everything. But I'm not just doing it for the love of the game, you know? I also want to like reap the benefits of my donation. I also want to hear the reports, and I want to like be there during I'm about to have longer commutes to my new university. So it'll be good to I got teleported. So I'm like, I was so worried I was not going to be able to keep it, but I did. Converts all heart containers into black hearts, plus 2 black hearts. That seems pretty decent. Yeah. I think I'll just take that. That way we can stop being worried about the red heart health. And maybe, hello Rune, it is Friday. Although, you know, I barely even knew it because the retired life has me entirely disconnected from reality at this point. Every day is Saturday. It's like I haven't been like this since I was on vacation as a kid. And I'm like, how did I ever enjoy vacation as a kid? Because now it's been like, yeah, I can take one. Now I'm like it's been a week, literally a week of retirement, and I'm sitting here like I fucking hate myself, man. I don't think I've put on weight, but I'm sitting here like I feel my stomach. I don't know if this is some body dysmorphia shit that I don't know about. I don't know if like I feel my stomach. Like I'm sitting here like I'm like I should be out running in the fields, you know? But instead I'm sitting here playing Isaac. But also I love playing Isaac. Are you kidding? Okay, big brim. The big brim. Oh, the Midas touch. Wait, Midas touch is kind of good for this, isn't it? Is there more brimstone ghosts? Hello? Oh, it's invisible, guys. Okay, well, I didn't even see them spawn, so you can't... I'm pretty sure legally you can't do that to me. Hello? That's really interesting. It happens to me a lot when I'm just kind of sitting on my ass for a while. I'll just be like, I should be more active. I should be out frolicking in the fields. There's something about my, you know, it's the little ape in me that wants to return to the African savannah and run around. I said it, I'm like, I should fall asleep. You're like, Emma. When I wake up in the morning, I just am up. until it's time for bed at night. I don't have like an in-between mode. I'm either awake, and at which point I'm just awake until bedtime, or I never even went into this room, did I? I did not. I'm either awake or asleep, and I'm never like... It's hard for me to get sleepy. Maybe I have a nutrient deficiency. You know, I didn't realize the little like Flintstones gummies, or like the vitamin gummies, they have one of those. They sell them like that. One of those has all the vitamins you need for a day. And I'm like, maybe I should start taking those, just if anything, to make sure I am getting all my vitamins every day, you know? All of them? I think so. I think there are some that are there are some that are just like vitamin C, and it's just like a punch. It's like eating a basket full of oranges in a whole thing. But there are some that's just straight up like a lot of good stuff for you. I have not picked up a single trinket all run. Well, it's not like I've needed one, let's be honest. I've had like... I have such a winning combination of items, even without a trinket. I don't need it. Yeah. Okay, mom's foot. I didn't know that could spawn. Oh, just mom's hands. That's why. What the hell was that sound? You're gonna have to specify. There's a lot of sounds in this video game. 4 monstros sitting in a tree. 1 monstro sitting in a tree. Kissing. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wow, that was all of them, huh? That's pretty good, yeah. The robes is pretty good. Damage 3 black hearts. It's basically damage up and the same health back. No strings attached. I love that for me. If I can get like... I don't want a desperate amount of health, but if I can get a couple more spirit hearts, I'd sleep a lot easier. Yeah. Can I blow you up? Get some money? I can, not a lot. Get you, get you. I think that should give me enough left for my purposes. Or like 1 lung screech. I'm gonna have to go back and check the recordings on that. I'm gonna have to check the VAR, because I genuinely have no idea what noise you're talking about. And I can't think of a single enemy in this game that makes a noise like that, although I'm sure it exists. Is the audio good, by the way? I bumped it up for a hat in time the other day, and I'm like, maybe I should just leave it bumped up. Okay. Hop. Hop. Foaming Brimstone. We can probably just press the attack button and mostly forget about things. We've got Sci-Fly taking care of bullets. We've got homing attacks taking care of the actual enemies. Don't touch me. And then we've got the little farts. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. If I get hurt a couple more times, I will be able to get Fat Brimstone. And at that point, we're definitely good. Okay, okay. Get me a coin. Get me that coin. No, that was mine. Fuck. He's doing the doors a lot, which is upsetting because it's actually kind of the attack that I can least easily deal with at the moment. Not that I can still very easily deal with it. It's just not as easy as every other attack. And I wish that it was. But oh yeah. Oh, I love me a homing brimstone attack. A little more than the regular sound, but my audio is still good in comparison, I guess is what I'm asking, right? Like you can still hear me over the game, no problem. Okay, we've got fat brimstone, fat homing brimstone. Your audio is good? Yes, thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Ah, the freaking thing hit me. I have such a hard time dodging. I have such a hard time dodging the little like slam attacks. And then the subsequent like rock waves. No idea what to do about those, like ever. Hey, let's not take more damage, please. He's coming here. I don't think... No, I didn't take damage there. I can't say why or how, but I did not take damage. Okay. Don't blow up on me. I took 1 damage, but he's dead. Okay. Black Feather and Crow Heart, a couple of unlocks. And this should be enough for Lost Mantle. Like, definitely enough. Lost now holds Holy Mantle. There we go. Task 1. Check. Complete. Now we can actually go and play Lost runs. I'm excited for some Lost runs. I'm gonna change the stream title and all right, finally Lost runs can begin on the channel. I've been looking forward to it. I really enjoy playing the Lost. I really do. I know I love learning literally nothing about this game. I mean, at this point, you've been watching me play this for a while, so you must know something about it. The game is called The Binding of Isaac, in which you are Isaac, whose mom is kind of like a crazed religious fanatic that locked him in his room and believes God is talking to her and is like, you should sacrifice your son to me, you know, like the Binding of Isaac in the actual Bible. And so in order to escape her, he goes into the basement, at which point the game kind of begins. Sure, that's pretty decent. It's definitely better than the alternative. Shoot bulleted monster. Yeah, that's also very much a part of the game. Although it's not bullets, it's tears. You're crying at the monsters. And now I'm playing as the Lost, which is a character that you will notice has no health. Top left. The only thing we've got is that little, like, Holy Mantle shield. That's because now the Lost starts with that effect because of the greed runs we just did. To make his tears toxic. I mean, maybe it's not that his tears are toxic. Maybe it's just that, like, the enemies he's fighting are not very in touch with their emotions. And so they see someone, else crying and they don't know what to do about it. And they just kind of like, you know, collapse in on themselves and get destroyed. That's such a good item. I love playing the Lost. I just love it. What should we be going for as the Lost? Maybe, should we just do like a simple, stupid path up If we can swing a Mega Satan, we do it, and if we can do a Delirium after that, we also do it. That's probably good. It might be a little ambitious, but I feel like it's good because it covers a lot of territory. Mega Satan, is that possible? You really enjoy Mega Satan. Or how come? I feel like you've sent me Mega Satan's way quite a few times. Have I have beat Mega Satan in the channel, so you must have seen it happen at least a time or two. I should have honestly re-rolled that. Oh, never mind. It dropped a tenner. Was there anything good in the shop? I genuinely forget. It's a cool name in my opinion. Yeah, it's alright. It ate it up. Yeah, nothing good. Well, we have coins for next time. I should have re-rolled the boss item. But you live, you learn. I'm not in the business of what happens if... I mean, it's just not gonna give me health because the Lost doesn't have health. But allow joy to enter your heart. Yeah, you sound like a. Okay, this is like this is something, you know. Do you know those apps that I've seen them in use, you know, with friends and family, that are like getting apps that are like helping you get through an addiction, right? And they're like, they've got a little counter with how many days, hours, seconds it's been since you last took a hit of whatever your particular addiction is. But they also have every now and then like a motivational quote. Allow joy to enter your heart is just worded so like self-helpy. I kind of love it though. Allow joy to enter your heart. Yes, damage up for sure. And we're gonna skip the devil room so we can do angel rooms. We should try and... I appreciate that. It's a rune original. It's, you know, it was really good. Good stuff. Keep it up. I feel like we should try and get some luck-based items going, or some luck-based tier effects. I don't know how much control we can have over that, really, but... Potato peeler... Yeah, it's not gonna do anything, so maybe I just re-roll both of these. This is honestly pretty nice. It's just the curse immunity, but also the higher chance for Angel Deal is gonna help us. Hello, Drill Drive, how you doing? We're finally doing Lost runs on the channel. It only took fucking, like, a month on and off of every now and then streaming Greed mode to finally get Mantle on this bad boy. Now I can finally play. I liked playing the Lost so much when I first unlocked it. I didn't even know it got the Mantle. And I got a couple of, like, post-its on it. A couple of completion marks before ever getting the Mantle on it. Before ever realizing that was a thing. Yeah, that's useless. I mean, it's slightly better. Did you spawn a pill? You did. Something's wrong. I can feel it. How have you been, Drill Drive? How's the mathematics? God. Can't believe I've got, like, artists and math nerds in my community. This is, like, truly the school of Athens. And I am, as before, as stated previously, I am the philosopher in a barrel, spewing things that sound profound, but when you think about them are actually nonsense. But it's gonna take scholars like a couple thousand years to realize. If I get hit by a tier in here, like, my run is actually over. So I should be careful. Gotta be a little more careful. Math been slow. Listen, honestly, same. But that's just been the case pretty much forever at Shez Gallium GG. That's not true. Okay, let's be a little fair to ourselves. My math is not bad. Okay, I was one of the kids that was actually good at math. I just feel like for some reason I've always had a reputation for being the smart kid, which it's like, oh, boo-hoo, you know, so tragic. You people thought you were smart. I wasn't stupid, but I don't think I've ever been like the smart kid in class. But I've always had that reputation. And so it arrived a time, sort of late-ish high school, where I started to reach what would be like, you know, the soft cap in returns. You know, how in Dark Souls, past like putting 50 levels into strength or something, instead of getting you +2 damage, it gets you +1. Like there's a little soft cap there. I mean, it's cool, but maybe useless, so let's re-roll it. I mean, yeah, that's decent. I kind of reached my soft cap, and then it kind of came a time where I was like, oh no, I think I'm like, you know, I'm not living up to expectations anymore. Number 91, it's a cool number. What's so cool about 91? I'm trying to come up. I'm taking damage because I'm trying to come up with some like 7, 8, 9 style pun with the number 91, and nothing is forthcoming. In every base. Like you mean like base as in like base 1, base what is base 1 numbers? Is that a thing? That's useless for me. Oh yeah, 91 gambling. How'd he do? Yeah, actually 91. Oh damn! Happy for him, dude. You did good. You did good. Certified pun. Good stuff. I mean, let's be honest, right? It doesn't strike you quite as good as 789, but that's literally just because 789 has the weight of history behind it. No effect, and also no effect. Man, if I could get some effect for the Lost, that would be pretty cool. I don't know if that's like too much to ask for, but if I could get like an effect for the Lost, I would really appreciate that. There's a secret room here. Other secret room might be up here. Is what I'm thinking. Well, I thought wrong. Let's move on. Oh, it's you. Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit, ah shit. I've taken damage very early in this fight. Oof, 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 oof. Let's leave and come back to get the mantle effect, because that was way too close. And then damage up, and then luck way up. Don't lose it. I'm gonna fight a boss in front of anyone. I need to talk. I mean, yeah, but unironically. I mean, okay, so the thing is, right? I could play Isaac quietly, and I would probably win more often, but would you want to tune in for that? Is that something, like, at that point, just honestly, buy the game. You're gonna have more fun than watching me play quietly. So I will continue to yap and lose runs, I believe. Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit. Yeah, well, I'm not here for skill, I'm here for entertainment. Well, I mean, you could be here for both. Maybe, like a little. What is a game I'm... Okay, let's not go down that route, because as I said it, I was like, I don't think there is a single one. I was like, what is a game I'm good at? I was decent at Brawlhalla for a while, and I played quite a bit of Magic the Gathering Arena back during my crazy college days. So I could maybe put some of that on at some point. But I don't know. Tracks coins at the moment more useful than plus 10 luck, but plus 10 luck is a lot. Don't sleep on it. Pretty good at Hollow Knight if you got the Path of Pain like in 2 hours. And best the Pure Vessel. Yeah, I haven't actually... No, I mean the Pure Vessel is the one that was in the Pantheon, right? Yeah, I beat that. I guess you know what? I guess I was all right at Hollow Knight actually. Speed, range, and size down, all good things. I guess I was pretty good at Hollow Knight, because when I finished it and I posted online that clip that was like, I finally did it. Did it take me 40 hours? Admittedly, yes, but I did 112%. And people were like, yo, for like playing essentially blind, 40 hours is actually really quick for 112%. And I was like, oh, really? Say more. Don't fucking touch me, dude. I don't know why I pressed the reroll. No, I need to do this and basically create a little ring where you can't move quickly. Never mind, he moved quickly. He's coming for me. He's coming for me. Boss fights with the Lost are always such a fucking capital thing. Never did 5th Pantheon. It's in 4th Pantheon, the Pure Vessel. I haven't done 5th Pantheon. That's a thing I could do as a sort of like challenge at some point. What's in here? Speed and range. Yeah. Alright. I'm alright, thanks. There's a spider on my wall. That's fine, I'm not afraid of spiders. You can chill. I would do that. Isn't there like when you start defeating bosses with are they called, like bindings? What are they called? The sort of when you decide to cripple yourself. Those are bindings, right? When you defeat bosses with that, you get little blue hearts when you rest at a bench, I believe, right? So I feel like you kind of have to do that in preparation for 5th Pantheon. But that could be a thought. 5th Pantheon. Sort of prove that I earned my spot in Hollow Knight Hall of Fame. In Hall of Fame. Because 5th Pantheon is like literally every boss in the game though, right? Another thing I haven't done in Hollow Knight. I never went to chat to the charm lady to get like the final sort of, I don't know, whatever it is she gives you when you have all the charms. Because I have all the charms. And I never fought the Radiance either. I got the crappy ending because I didn't realize there was a better one. So there's still stuff for me to do in that game. Free soul at benches. Oh. All bindings, nail swipes only, hitless. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Because I want to hit something, okay? This is because I've been watching Blue Lock, alright? I want to hit something that's just the right amount of challenge. Something that's not so easy that I'll be bored, but not so hard I will be anxious. And honestly, more than anxious, that I will, like, just rage and quit. +5 bombs. I'm not desperate for bombs. That's Generally a good item, actually useless for the Lost though. What would be cool in Isaac-y? Oh god. What would be cool in Isaac-y? Whoa! 4x4 size trapdoor. 4x4 sized trapdoor floor boss entrance. Isn't that basically like the mother entrance? Except it's like just a hole in the ground. If they wanna get me, they're gonna have to come get me. I'm not moving through that soup. Thank you. I can go re-roll the item. There's a trap door, not a hole. I guess they could have done something like that when it came to like the greed mode and greedier mode and stuff like that. It has some use because enemies have a chance to drop half a red heart on death. It has a use. Okay, if I had that plus the dark bum friend, I could do that. But that's literally the only situation where I feel like this will pay off. It's still better than the piggy bank. And I'm not really in the business of re-rolling this anymore. I got bored. Ah, shit. Oh, shit! A rat. They got me good. Oh, I was so convinced. I was so convinced this was it. Well, that's Lost, though. That's easy come, easy go, baby. Oh, it's Grand Flight, is it? Yeah, that's cool. I'll take an orbital. That's one of the things. Lost with a bunch of orbitals can do some work for you. Will I die if I... No, I just popped my Howie Mandel. That's fine. Did Mom's Razor get buffed? I don't think so. I thought it was always this. It's just orbits around you and deals bleed to whoever it touches. Thought that was just Mom's Razor. There we go. Bleed buffs. What does that mean? Did they just like make bleed better in general? Bleed is like 10% of your health whenever they move now, right? Because that is pretty strong. I'm gonna go into the curse room while the run is not good enough to spook me off of doing that. That's not great. Oh well, that's the run. Thanks for watching, people. Tune into the next run. Yeah. That's fine. We're gonna get better items this one. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones, actually. Maybe we just won't. Maybe we'll just never know. No, we will know. That's actually decent. That's decent. It's basically Ludovico. It's a poor man's Ludovico. I'll take it. 10% plus tier damage. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. It's so messed up. Like, I've not really wanted to incorporate any IRL stuff into my streams because I don't think that's, you know, A, the brand, quote unquote, I've been building, and B, wouldn't even know how to start setting up something like that. But I, for some reason, had it in my head that it would be pretty fun if I put in the new stereo on the car. as a like a stream. But also I feel like it'd be really fucking easy to dox myself showing my car and potentially my street. I would have to drive off somewhere, but then I would also need to have Wi-Fi because my phone plan is a cheapo one that does not have unlimited data. It would just be a lot of like a lot of situations. I can live tweet it. I can just send like a bunch of images in the Discord and or Blue Sky. By the way, Blue Sky linked in the freaking about page, as well as Discord and as well as the YouTube, to which I have not yet. Oh, that's cool. Wish I could use those. To which I have not uploaded ahead in time yet, because the first VOD was broken and I had to put it back together, and the rendering took a year. I have to take crazy precautions. I thought about like, what if I just literally drove out into like the middle of nowhere, you know, and then did the installation there, but then I run into the situation where I would run out of data on my phone, which I would not enjoy very much. Poor man's Ludovico strikes again. Yeah, I think I'll just live tweet the thing on the Discord. That'll be fun. That'll be its own kind of fun. It's basically a stream, but you only get images. Damn, it's you know, I don't know. Oh, yeah, you can't put out fires with that. Stay on the hole so I can dodge the moving holes. I don't think the moving holes would do anything to me, as I am a flying character. Cube, baby. Honestly, I'll just pick it up because it's fun. It's basically like, it's also great. I feel like cube. I've actually noticed. That hasn't happened a lot, but whenever I have cube, baby, I at least have like 1 to 2 more viewers on average, because it's basically like a little, like, you know, the little DVD thing that pings around the corners and sometimes hits the exact corner and it's perfect. It's basically that, but added into your Isaac game. It's like I'm jingling the keys. So I'll take the ice cube, baby. To have cube baby at all times. No, but then people would know it. Then people would know what to expect when they tune in, you know? No. It's like sometimes they come in, they're like, oh, Lost runs? Oh, well, I like Lost runs. Yeah, I'll look in and like, oh, cube baby. Fucking pog as hell. Fucking pog as hell. Listen, I've been out of a job for like a week. I'm so out of touch. I've also basically uninstalled all of my social media, so I've been pretty much disconnected from reality for a week. Before, I at least had like my NPR in the morning when I commuted to work to actually connect to the real world and be like, yeah. But now it's like I have no social media installed at all. I used to only really be on Reddit. Okay, I do have, okay, and you'll forgive me for this. I have Instagram and TikTok installed, but I've literally never watched a TikTok that like, I've seen stuff that like friends send me, but I've never like gone on the app and scrolled, you know? I've never once done that. And it's driving the algorithm actually up a wall. Like, it doesn't know what to do about me. Because it keeps recommending new things, and sometimes, you know, it kind of lands on the money, but I never watch it. And the same thing with Instagram. Like, I have it, and I just have those because I have the accounts for streaming where I post the clips and so on, because Twitch lets you export the clips automatically, which is really cool of them. So you can just press a button, and then your clip that gets posted on YouTube, and it gets posted on Instagram, and it gets posted on TikTok. You just connect the accounts. It's just, whoa, extremely helpful. Gonna wait until I have one more key. Yeah, I just won't stand in front of you, I think, is what I'll do. Cool. It's so great. It's so great what not being on social media. I have to agree. It's kind of crazy because I went through like, you know, Reddit died like a slow death on my phone. I used to have it front screen, just press a button and be on Reddit, right? And that was awful because I would wake up in the morning and I would start scrolling. And next thing I know, even though I wake up at 7, I don't have to be at work until 9. And I live like a 10-minute commute from work. I would be leaving the house with like just enough time to be a minute late. Because I was on Reddit too long. And so I was like, okay, Reddit is no longer on my home screen. I'm gonna put it, and I'm just gonna leave it in the little like app list, you know? I'm just gonna leave it in the app list. That way I won't go to it as often. But then, you know, the movement that used to be open phone, click on home screen, scroll, you know? It just became open phone and automatic. It was like open, slide, press. You know, like I had it timed perfectly. So it basically just became like, instead of a 0.1 second thing, a 0.8 second thing. But I was still on Reddit. And I was like, okay, just fully uninstall it. And when I fully uninstalled it, it's like the craziest thing. Like, you don't realize you have like kind of a propensity, maybe even an addiction to getting onto Reddit, until you find yourself accidentally scrolling and opening like, ooh, yes, please. Accidentally like scrolling and opening like, I don't know, some other app that's now there, you know, like accidentally opening Spotify or whatever. And it's like, shit, man. I've opened Spotify like 15 times today because my brain thought it was gonna be Reddit. Reddit is evil anyways. Yeah, it kind of is. Well, every social media, but let's not go down that rabbit hole right now. But yeah. Yeah, it is. I like the sound it makes. I don't even need to go in there. I just like the sound. All right. I've got the little, this guy, which is gonna just be doing more damage than me. Need to dodge these, need to dodge these. Honestly, I like a Lost Ludovico if I can make it work. Lost Ludovico can really go crazy because it lets you attack from away. We'll definitely take an orbital, thank you. Move on. r/Silksong on the web occasionally, and it's nice. It's nice. I mean, it's nice now. It used to be a fucking war zone, Silksong. God, I still remember that Silksong was one of those subreddits that was recommended to me every now and then. That's one thing. I never really went on, like, I would just scroll down the popular page, which in many ways is worse because, like, the things that end up on the popular page are the things that are popular that a lot of people are clicking on, and therefore, like, are the things that are best engineered to sort of take advantage of the monkey brain. So I would go on the popular page instead of the... What? Instead of my regular page that I was subscribed to. And sometimes I would stumble across Silksong. And every time it was like, you know, some believable bait. That, oh, Silksong's coming out, Silksong this, Silksong that. Or like, you know, and it was always a Silk post. And now it's like, now that it's real, there's just thousands of people in there that are, at this point, like, starting to look genuinely worried that they're gonna have to start behaving like a real subreddit. It's like we had become It's not even like r/Hollow Knight Circle Jerk, you know? It's not even like Silksong Circle Jerk, anything like. It's just r/. It's the official r/Silksong subreddit that just become a Circle Jerk subreddit because that's all they had. They had no information, and so they just became a little like they just started eating their own tail. Next thing you know, game's actually coming out. They're like, oh shit. Oh, this is decent, yeah. You know, because they haven't announced a date for Silksong yet, right? We just know it's probably gonna be September-ish at the latest. Because if it comes out while I'm away on vacation, Team Cherry and I are gonna have words. It doesn't, yeah, I know, but like it'll just let me get other trinkets and so on. And I feel like with the Lost, you gotta take every advantage you can get. And I don't really enjoy re-rolling the items all that much, because somehow they always end up getting eaten anyway. We're getting very familiar centric, honestly. If I get some like familiars do double damage, we're kind of going off. Some leaker said October. Okay. Now, yes, Ron Penny. We're gonna eat that. I'm actually gonna go pick up that little battery and just do it now. There we go. See, like getting more trinkets and absorbing and just kind of building a little extra arsenal of things to protect you. That's kind of what you need. Yeah. That is a game I will buy when it comes out. Silksong, I am not worried about waiting for a discount. Because, like, they sold Hollow Knight for, what, $15? $15 is a fucking steal. $15 feels like it should be sale price for a game that good. And all the DLCs were free. I probably paid less. I probably bought Hollow Knight on sale, and I feel guilty about that. Because it's too good of a game for that. Repentance alone was like 20. Yeah, something like that. I mean, which again, I feel like is entirely justified because there's enough game in it for a whole other game. Hollow Knight is like, you know, I mean, the DLCs added so much stuff every time also, and they didn't charge you more. They just said, yeah, here's more game for free. I guess, okay, but I will say, you know, like the DLCs were free, but they were like, they were kind of owed. They were prepaid because the game was crowdfunded, right? So like all of the stuff that was coming out was stuff that already said they were going to put into the game. It's just the base game was already so much and so good. I don't think anyone would have been upset if they gave the DLCs for free to the backers and then made the rest of us actually pay for them. But no, they just put it all out for free, which is crazy. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? I hate these little guys. But at least I have decent damage, and generally they are... I was about to say generally they are predictable. It was like twice as big as Hollow Knight. I still will happily pay $30 launch for Silksong. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That's one thing, you know? Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll try to do Pantheon 5 before Silksong releases. When I am back from my vacation. Not yet. 20% chance to negate damage taken. It could be something. It could be something. Wanna race Pantheon 5? I don't know. Didn't you do a bunch of like the bindings and stuff already and so on? Like you've been doing challenges for this shit. I barely squeaked by Pantheon 4 And I've got a clip out there where it sounds like I got friggin'... Listen, I don't want to say nothing in front of the audiences, but there's a clip of me out there. It sounds like I'm getting it good, and in fact, it's just because I beat the Nail Master at the end of Pantheon fucking 3. I am out of the game though. I mean, same. I haven't played since I beat all of that. Actually, we did play a little. We did Path of Pain during the 12-hour stream. So I've got a bit of pogo skills right now. But that's all. Get good? I don't know. Yeah. How do you dodge his second phase? Whose second phase? Oh, the Pantheon 5, dude. Okay, so basically what I did is when he gets into the... Yeah. Consistently get to the second phase, but when... Okay, I will say there was a decent amount of luck involved in it, but I found it was literally just a matter of you need to have better reach on your nail. If you have base, like, nail reach, you're gonna really struggle. So, like, good nail reach, good damage. I don't know if you pull a lot from spells, but I literally never use spells. And so I had that, and then I had quick focus. So I would, like, basically trade blow for blow in many situations. Which is fine because he doesn't actually take that many hits, at least from like a damage boosted nail. He doesn't take that many hits before he goes down. It just was a matter of whittling him down. We'll take that. Mark of Pride, Unbreakable Strength, Shame and Stone, Grub Song, and Sprint Master. Okay. I forget exactly what I had on, but again, you know, the streams for all of that are on YouTube. So if you wanna go watch that, I don't know if it's gonna be much help as a sort of walkthrough tutorial. You need Sprint Master? You don't need Sprint Master for Hornet. Hornet was, generally speaking, not that hard of a fight. As for I thought, anyway. You just have to, like, swat away the little spiky balls as she makes them, and then it's just a matter of dodging. Hornet and its... I don't know. Yeah, and it's what? You can't just leave us hanging, Drune. Come on. Another thing I gotta do is I gotta play Dark Souls 1. You know, I've played Dark Souls 2, I played Dark Souls 3, I never played Dark Souls 1. And for some reason, even though the games are literally numbered in 1, 2, and 3, I didn't think they were connected. Fucking don't ask me, okay? But I played the games, I didn't think that Dark Souls 1 was a prequel to Dark Souls 2, which was a prequel to Dark Souls 3. So I gotta... It's none of your damn business. Holy... Drill Drive, you just gonna let Rune get away with that? Shouldn't be playing games backwards like that. Well, I mean, I didn't do it on purpose. I had Dark Souls 1 for the PlayStation 3, but I stopped playing it because I got too spooked. Because, you know, sometimes it would turn a corner and there was a spooky skeleton there ready to stab you. And I got really spooked when that happened, and so I stopped playing. And then I just kind of forgot about it. And then I got Dark Souls 2 for real cheap off a sale on Steam once upon a time, and I was like, yeah, I'll play that. And it never struck me that, you know, I haven't really played Dark Souls 1. My only experience with Dark Souls is playing Dark Souls 2 off stream, playing Dark Souls 3 on stream, playing Dark Souls 1 on the PlayStation 3 when I was a kid, and also playing it at my friend's 18th birthday party, where after a bunch of, it was like, okay, it was it was the I know you guys like think I'm like a cool guy or something, so I don't want to like shatter my image of you, my image like in your brains too much. But it was my friend's 18th birthday party, and we played Magic the Gathering Commander for about 4 hours while we got drunk off of Coca-Cola and Jägermeister. And then when everyone was kind of turning in for the night, myself as well as another one in the party that had never really played Dark Souls started playing Dark Souls 1, and whenever we died, we would pass the controller to the other guy and take a shot of Jägermeister. And that was probably the first time I puked from being drunk. So, you know. It was a really cool birthday party though. I still think about it. I puked once from alcohol. Okay. This is like one of the problems I think with just the way people get introduced to drinking in general. Because drinking, you're not supposed to do it when you're young, but, you know, the cool older kids are doing it, so of course you can't help but do it. But also the cool kids, you know, the ones that are actually old enough to drink are drinking at actual proper parties where they're allowed in. Meanwhile, you as a younger kid have to kind of like get your alcohol and hang around with other kids and just drink the alcohol that way. And so it ends up in these kind of situations, right, where there's no training wheels, right? You start on alcohol, and next thing you know, you're drinking it like it's water, and you end up puking. And so when I was first sort of hanging out with friends and drinking, I puked a couple of times. I always did it in a very gentlemanly manner, though. I never, like, puked all over myself, never puked on the floor. You know, I could always see it coming. So, like, that first time that I did puke at my friend's birthday party, we were all settling in for the night. It was like... God, it's so fucking uncool. We all brought our little Magic the Gathering decks. And we also brought a little sleeping bag for the overnight. And then when we were done playing our Magic the Gathering and taking our shots of alcohol while playing Dark Souls like cool kids, we went to bed. So I unroll my bedroll. I start getting it into it. And the moment I got horizontal, I was like, oh no, this is not gonna work out. And so I just casually, you know, I folded my glasses, I put them aside, I got up, I went into the bathroom where there was like someone brushing their teeth, and I was like, sup? And he was like, sup? And then I opened the toilet and I puked into it. I was very gentlemanly about it, you know? No, did not make a mess. I cleaned the toilet after. I brushed my teeth real good. There's once, the only time I think I've made a mess, I puked out on the street because before going out for like a few beers with friends, I was legal at that point, all right? I was 18, which is legal in Spain. I went out and I had bad... It can damage the enamel, but yeah, but I'm not gonna go. I intellectually I understand that, but also I was not gonna go to bed with my mouth smelling of freaking puke. Sorry, my enamel took the hit for me that day, and I'll forever respect it. But I wanted to go to bed with like at least a bit of like a minty fresh. Nothing. Yeah, it was like a whole thing as well, wasn't it? During when they would do medieval medicine and so on, because they gave you mercury and so on in your medicine, and like these medicines that were supposed to make you puke, right? So then the medicine was bad for your teeth going in because it had a lot of just generally stuff that is bad for you. And then it made you puke, which is doubly bad because then it came back up and, you know, it scarred your teeth and your throat going down and coming back up. I don't know how we did medicine like that for so long. But anyway, the only time I puked and sort of made a mess, I had some, I had like, it's Telepizza. You would not know about it. It's basically like Domino's, but infinitely better. And it exists in Spain. I don't think it exists in the US. But I got like a medium pizza with a side of onion rings before heading out. And I ate the thing, and the onion rings clearly did not sit well with me. So like halfway through the night, I just puked in like, on like a little tree planter in the middle of the street. I'm so sorry. But then I felt perfectly fine for the rest of the night. That's all I needed to just like get that out of my system. Domino's is bad now. Well, I mean, okay, Rune. It was never good. It's just maybe now they've stopped caring. They stopped putting this. What does it mean they stopped putting the seasoning? I didn't realize Domino's was the kind of people that did seasoning. Do not touch me. Do not. Fucking hell. The garlic on the crust. I bet it's like you gotta pay us a couple dollars for us to put it on there. It's no longer for free. I just remember for a long time, my Domino's app was kind of busted. There was something I think about just like the either the Wi-Fi or the reception, like the cell service in my old apartment. And a few times I would order a pizza for lunch and then they would deliver it again like 2 hours later for free. And I was like, I didn't order this. And then be like, well, I'm here now, so you might as well take it. And I'd be like, so true, bestie. It's better now. It doesn't actually require you to take hits. So as a college student, that was like a huge, huge find. You know, being able to order some Domino's and then have a decent chance, you know, not a fantastic chance, but like a 30% chance that like 2 to 3 hours later, they would just deliver it all over again. That was pretty good. And also I figured out, because the menus that you got, the menus that I was getting anyway, they also came with like 3 drinks. You could put like 3 drinks on there. So it was like, I would typically do like, whoa, careful. I would do like 2 Coca-Cola and 1 Sprite or something. I don't know, something like that. And then I think the way the Domino's printed the receipts, they thought it was like 2 Coca-Cola, comma, Sprite, instead of being 2 Coca-Cola, 1 Sprite. So they thought it was 2 Coca-Colas, 2 Sprites. So if you got 2 of the first drink and then 1 of the other one, you could get double of the second drink also. So I was basically gaming Domino's app. Did they charge for the Sprites? I mean, not for the second one. I'm passing on to you now. A lot of my knowledge. Speaking of, who is it? I think it's Alyssa. Alyssa, our beloved community member and moderator, who actually has some sort of like lifetime Domino's coupon code that she got because she knew someone that worked at Domino's or something. I don't know. She shared it once upon a time. Might need to bother her on the Discord for it. But if you want cheaper Domino's, you can probably get it with Alyssa's code unless they've gotten rid of it. You're getting a lot of wisdom here, man. Maybe I should take the affiliate deal and start charging y'all in the by way of ads. Cost of entry, MFers. You think you can just show up here, take all my wisdom for free? Like the dentist took my wisdom teeth, and I had to pay him even. Made me stupid. all in one go. Took all 4 at once, man. Made me a dumbass, and I had to pay him like $1,000. It was $800. I say that like it's in any way justifiable. It's a lot of money. Could you keep the teeth? I forgot to ask. I meant to, because I had a friend that really wanted them, and I was like, yeah, okay, I can give you my wisdom teeth, I guess. And then I forgot, because they gave me nitrous gas before they put me under. I was nervous before. And then they were like, hey, you look kind of nervous. Do you want some nitrous gas? And I was like, oh, yes, please. And so I went from being nervous to being like, you know. So I could have if I had been conscious. But alas, I was not. Get me a key. For my item room. That's, you know, homing tears that deal my damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. I know. I could have, it's so fucked up because I could have like, I could have made my wisdom teeth part of like a rewards thing for the stream. First 4 people to subscribe to the channel get my wisdom teeth mailed to them. And I'll put them in like a little locket for you. If someone becomes a tier 3 sub, they can choose a tooth. I'll pull it out on stream for them. Lovely engraved heart locket. Exactly. Yes, please. Yeah, homing tears are working for me because I do not actually get a lot of hits, typically speaking. Apologies for that. Okay. Dude, we should hit up a shop if we can swing that. That'd be good. Yeah. But also, like, I feel like if I sent my subs my wisdom teeth... Oh no, I don't know. Could they, like, figure something out? Could they figure, like, something out by analyzing the DNA on it? Probably, right? Fucked up. They would, like, clone me and stuff. We can't have that. See if I can re-roll that item room. Holy, that dodge was... I went through heaven and hell for that. I don't want to be cloned. Not like that. I want to, unironically, I've mentioned it before. I am like terrified of death and I don't ever want to die. If they figure out a way to like upload my brain to like a clone of me, you know, make me young again, put my brain in there, I'm taking that. I'm taking that shit for 100%. I'm gonna be out there in the year of our Lord 3025, still putting out mediocre Isaac runs to stellar banter. Interstellar banter at that point. There are gonna be people tuning in from all corners of the galaxy. Well, I hear that movie is good. You know, I've never watched Interstellar. There's like some movies that I feel like are nerd staples that I've straight up never watched that make me lose a bit of nerd cred. It includes Interstellar. It includes... There you are. It includes Interstellar. I've never seen The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings movies. I haven't seen Dune Part 2 yet, which I hear is very good. I'm about to die. Okay, actually I lived somehow. I just recently watched Lord of the Rings. No spoilers. I don't want to know if they beat him or not. But actually, okay. Partly because I am like a little stupid. Partly because I kind of I've somehow managed to stay away from a lot of news outlets and so on and so forth in my life. I don't really know much about the Lord of the Rings. I know the overall sort of, you know, there's a bad guy and they beat him. I don't know much else about it, if you can believe that. Speed and shot speed up. 20% to make Isaac temporarily. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. This, however, is going to really work for us. Thank you. And we are going to blow you up because we are going for Mega Stan if we can do it. Okay, immediately taking a hit is not in my bingo card for this. At least you only shoot down or diagonally down. So as long as we can control that, yeah, you're easy enough to deal with. Holy. That was a little spooky. Gandalf dies. No! Could you spoil that? What the fuck? You know I haven't seen that. You know I've been waiting for it to come back out into theaters. What the fuck, dude? I think you're gonna tell me he comes back. But now he's white instead of gray. Dude, fuck. You never know. You could start feeding me like bogus spoilers about Lord of the Rings. Because all I know is there's a ring that turns people crazy, but also I think maybe invisible. And... Well, that's the Hobbit though, isn't it? Like, they are going to get the ring. And then the Lord of the Rings is about destroying the ring. Isn't it? No, or what is the Hobbit even like about? Because I think, don't they find the ring kind of by coincidence because they just kind of stumble across Gollum? So what is the Hobbit about? I know Lord of the Rings is like, there's a guy, I think his name is Sauron, and he controls a lot of shit. And he wants to, beyond all of the shit he controls, control maybe the world? And so he wants to use the ring because it's like the one true ring or whatever it's called, and it can control a bunch of people. Something like that? Slaying the dragon. Meets Gollum, steals the ring, then goes on, kills the dragon, goes back home with the ring. Okay. For sure. It's high risk, high reward going into curse rooms right now. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, and then so then that's the Hobbit. The Hobbit is, there's a dragon. Is that Smaug? Smaug is the dragon, right? I don't fucking know, man. So there's the dragon, and they go and they kill him. And then the dwarves or something, that's where they used to live. And now they can go back to where they used to live. And be happy. I can't take the devil deals in here. Because that will count as a devil deal. Sadly. Oh, that's a bunch of enemies that just spawned, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Because the ring makes you want to use it, right? Makes you, like, turn crazy or whatever. And like, after all, why shouldn't I keep it? Type shit, right? That's that meme. So then, Lord of the Rings is the gang gets back together for one last heist. Where they're gonna get up to some hijinks and really upset the Middle-earth small cop, Sauron. Right? Oh, dang, okay. I'm going to go re-roll that, I think. I'm also going to turn off this fire before it kills me, because it will. I should also be making sure to hit up... Sure. I should be making sure to hit up shops, actually. Because one of those could have birthright. And that'll help out. Quite a bit. I like how you say any of the original cast, like it is a show inside of the world of... Inside of the world of The Lord of the Rings, everyone is like, yeah, of course, it's like a show. None of the... Are you going to go see this adventure, The Lord of the Rings? I don't think any of the original cast are part of it. When is it gonna end? When is it gonna end? When is it gonna end? Oh, there it goes. Okay. And then, Sauron has, like, orcs or something on his side, right? And the orcs are, like, the ones that are all, like, all scarred and scratched and speak in frickin' orcish or whatever. And there's, like, a place where elves live, of course. I'm really stretching, like, the bounds of what I know about Lord of the Rings. And a lot of it is inferences that I am making from having played Dungeons and Dragons in my life. And knowing that a lot of modern fantasy is just like whole cloth ripping off Lord of the Rings. Okay, okay. Don't explode me. Please and thank you. Okay. So far, so good. If we get another angel deal, I live happy. Yes. No effect for the Lost. I have to explode this. Don't hit me, purple fire. Please. Do not hit me right now. Having to fight through this while there are purple fires about is extremely devious. Because I'm pretty sure those will continue to shoot at me. Yep, yep. It's not like they stop. It's not like they go on sabbatical just because there's an angel around. Okay, angel's done. This guy's done. I almost took damage. I still have Holy Mantle, so I am going to risk opening this chest. Off we go. Purple fires shoot homing tears at you. And they can't be put out with tears. They have to be put out with explosions. The orcs and the hobbit were actual guys? What do you mean they were actual guys? Yeah, of course. I mean, they're always actual guys. As opposed to what? Oh, I do have this, and this is a decorative tile. Let's pop down, see what's going on. Okay, more familiars. Yeah, if I get like a familiars deal double damage, I'm probably doing pretty decent here. Give me one of these. I feel like that could be pretty fun. If I just basically, if we tried to put the Hobbit back together just based off of like a retelling, you know? Whoa, ho, ho, ho. The fuck was that, sir? That's pretty good. I'm not really using luck for anything right now, I don't think. So shooting the goblin tears is good. From Mud in the Orc Factory. Yeah? As opposed to... which ones come from Mud in the Orc Factory? Wait. Mud in the Orc Factory? What does that remind me of? You have a mind goblin. Okay, Rune. Okay, Rune. Okay, Rune. Who the fuck do you think I am? Oh, that's my guy. That's why I can't hit it. That was confusing. Yeah, the little sticky goblin tears, extremely useful for my purposes. They just kind of stick on the guy, keep dealing damage, and we can just happily ever after. No orcs in Lord of the Rings come from the orc factory. Dude, you know who does that as well? What is it? It's Ruby. Ruby has that as well. There's just like a big pit like of tar in the ground where all of the baddies come from. What? Careful. That's a thing. I could watch Ruby again. Well, maybe not the whole thing end to end. But I could watch Ruby. It's been a while, and I've definitely I didn't finish the penultimate season or watch the last season that's out like at all. So I could do that. That's more things to do while I'm unemployed. I can tell you all about it next time. I am like, you know, worried because the quality of Ruby kind of went off a cliff. I feel like past the first arc, really. Season 4, which was the sort of consolidating season after the first big arc, was actually decently good. But it was already showing a lot of like problems, what needed addressing. Same damage and effects. More familiar stuff. We love to see it. Is there a room? I could go pull this in this, I guess the sacrifice room? Sacrifice room is probably going to be kind of interesting for this. Please give me a good item. No, I wouldn't trade my spade for that. That's not a very good item. Yeah. So, like, yeah, I remember. If you've never watched Ruby, I would say definitely watch seasons 1 through... I'm pretty sure it's all on... Or at least a lot of the early seasons are just for free on YouTube. So you can just go watch season 1 through 3. Because those are really, really good. The first sort of arc is incredible. Then it's kind of... What is it? What is it about? Ruby? It's spelled R-W-B-Y. I'm surprised that you've never come across it. But maybe it's a bit of like a relic of an older internet that you weren't quite there about. But it's essentially a retelling of a bunch of typical fairy tales. So everyone in the world is some sort of like retelling of a fairy tale that you know about. So like it would be like the main character is a retelling of Red Riding Hood, and there's like Beauty and the Beast and Snow White and Goldilocks, and that's sort of the 4 main characters. And then there's the Wizard of Oz. There's like a lot of these. It's all combined, and it takes place in a world where monsters kind of assail human settlements, and so people in the world kind of live in these sanctuary cities that exist here and there, and outside of those cities they are pretty much screwed. Like wilderness has taken over, and it's all a bunch of small settlements, and it follows this group of people, these 4 girls that are going to school to become hunters, you know, to defeat these monsters and so on. It's hard to really explain what it is about without watching it, but you have the very sort of nice advantage that... Oh, do I want to pull this? Tears, shot speed. Plus 0.7 tears is really good, though. If you want to, like, the first season has episodes that are basically, like, between 5 to 15 minutes long, and it's definitely all on YouTube. So I would strongly just recommend, if you think this is the kind of thing you could be into, to just go find the first couple of seasons online and just watch it. It's gonna take pretty much no time, and if you're into it, there's a lot of it for you to enjoy. Oh, come on. It popped up right on top of me. Shit. We go again. I really want to get like one Lost win. Can't believe, man. It's been so long since I've last played the Lost. You know, that's a classic. That's fine. That just means the next one won't be absorbed because that's how stats work. Trust me, I'm a scientist. Actually, trust me, I'm a philosopher and unemployed. Dude, I need to update my LinkedIn. I just realized my LinkedIn still says I'm employed, and that's very much not the case. Damn. Do I need to make like a post about it, or do I just quietly switch to like unemployed? Because I see people that use LinkedIn as like a full-on social media, you know, when they change jobs, when they get a new position, they're like, I would like to thank the people at Material Tech company for the opportunity to blah blah blah, or like, my time at this company has been fantastic and I would like to especially thank my mentor. But I've never really used it that way. I've always just kind of like put up whatever my current job is and whatever skills I have, and just, you know, just go off of that. Quit my job. I could do that, but that doesn't seem very Catholic of me. That doesn't seem very, very nice. You know that is fucked up. I just realized that's something my dad says a lot, and it's of course it's just like a saying. But when something's not very nice, you say that's not very Catholic. Or you can say that's not very Catholic. Nice. Or rather, Catholic. I should start saying that. Yeah. I mean, you know, you might get in trouble. I feel like I hear the Catholics don't have a fantastic rep in the US. So you might get into a bit of trouble that way. I hear my people, the Catholics. I am technically Catholic. I am baptized. I could like basically sneak my way into heaven if I really wanted to. Last second of my life, I call over the priest and I say, I'm really sorry for everything I did wrong. Please bless me. And then they're gonna put a little cross made in oil on my forehead. And then I can go to heaven like, yes, suckers. Get owned. It's milk and honeys for me, baby. You have been in the holy water. Wait, you that almost sounds like you know, when someone's been like, oh, he's getting in the sauce, you know, he's getting a little drunk. It almost feels like that, like, oh, he's kind of been in the holy water. Don't start talking politics with him right now. He's been in the holy water. I could see that. I could see that being a thing. Really cool. If I had one more bomb. It was your opportunity to give me one game. Absolutely sounds like a thing. Yeah. If I had a key, if I had like more than one key, I would be going crazy. But if I had a key, give me a second. Ugh. I need to get... I'm not gonna talk about that. Bless you. It's not even a sneeze. It's just my nose hairs. They tickle me, man. Oh, fuck, man. I need to get like a nose hair trimmer. I always, like, my dad had one when I was growing up. And I always, for some reason, thought, damn, that's lame as shit. Now I'm like, no, he was doing it to survive. I appreciate that now, Papa. That you were not doing it to trim yourself all prim and proper. It was literally because you cannot talk without giving yourself a sneeze. I can't. I like, you know, you guys have not seen my dad, and that's perfectly fine by me. I'm not gonna show you my dad, but I look pretty much exactly like him when he was my. That's fucked up. When he was my age. And so I am really worried I'm gonna end up as hairy as him. Because genuinely, when he goes to get his haircut, he also has his, like, his ears waxed. Like, the inside of his ears. I don't want that. I don't want that for me. Yeah, no, he's a hairy man. Dude, I'm a Mediterranean, like, boy from the south of Europe. Like, you know, we grow hair over there. We don't just grow freaking olives. Also, do you know something really fucked up? Apparently Spain is like the #1, or it used to be when I was a kid, #1 producer in of tomatoes in Europe. But I never once had like a good tomato growing up, outside of when I went to my grandma's house because she grew some herself, and those were really fucking good. That's too risky. Because whether or not they're good, no, but like they're good. Like the whole thing is like, you know, tomatoes from Spain. Like Spain has the perfect climate to grow tomatoes basically year round. And so we do. And so we get like a lot of tomatoes that we ship out to the rest of Europe, and the rest of Europe fucking loves our tomatoes. So you know what, basically what we do is we send those tomatoes out, and then we, with the money we made from the tomatoes, buy cheaper, worse tomatoes from like places in like North Africa that don't have quite as good a climate for it. And so we make the best tomatoes, but we can't have them because we ship them all out. That's so fucked up. Or at least that's what my social studies teacher taught me when I was in school. So if that's not right, then that maybe says something about my social studies teacher's views on the import-export dynamics. Maybe he would have been all for tariffs. What do I know? But he was, I don't know, he was a chill guy. I know that doesn't preclude him being a racist or something, or a xenophobe. That attack is just messed up. You know, of course he could still be a bad guy, and also a cool guy. This fly was fucking messing with me really bad. But, you know, I would see him walking his dog pretty much every day outside of my house. Not that, like, you know, because he also lived near there. He didn't, like, come out to my house in particular. That would be really weird. Oh, yeah, thinking about it. Didn't he live, like, 2 hours drive away? Why was he always outside of my house? What the fuck did I do with my phone? Oh, it's here. I thought I didn't have it. My parents might get a I'm sorry? Are you reading my horoscope? Oh, I haven't even talked about that. Okay, I've talked about this. And I've talked about this. I can't believe I haven't talked about I've been doing some apartment hunting lately. I told y'all there would be no morning stream yesterday, or no earlier stream yesterday, because I was out doing some apartment hunting. Oh, that's why. Okay, I was like, holy, you're just like, you're telling me? You know that? I've been doing some apartment hunting just because, like, I'm about to go to college at a different school that's still, like, I could commute to it from here. But ideally, if we got a new, better place, I would like to live there. You know, sort of somewhere that is closer and also has better everything going on. Yeah, okay. And the places I've been looking at so far have all surprised me because I've looked at 2 places so far. I looked at this one apartment that was honestly like pretty tiny. It was like, it's 750 square feet, which is not a lot. Okay, the place we're in right now does not feel big, and it's like 900 square feet. So 750 would be a huge downgrade. But then I went to visit it, and it was like, well, 2 parking spaces included with the apartment. All the amenities are basically brand new. Like the dishwasher is brand new, fridge is brand new. They've just installed optic fiber. Like, it's a building that the owner very clearly cares a lot about. And the space distribution is really well done because it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. And neither of the bedrooms felt that small. It's just the living room's pretty tiny, but, you know, there's a decent area combined with the kitchen to kind of actually get yourself a living room out of there. Getting banana pudding. Oh, yeah, that's really important. I'll see you later. But then the other places I've been looking at, I looked at this other place yesterday that I had really high hopes for because it was like 1,000 square feet, so bigger, check. 200 less dollars a month than we're paying right now, so also really good, check there. Two parking included, also really good, check there. Then I walk into there and I'm like, well, the utilities seem a little old. The apartment doesn't have a fridge. This is apparently a big thing in apartment hunting. Maybe I've never come across it because there's no, like... Because no one assumes a student will have a fridge, so all student apartment and all of that area always has decent fridges. Or at least they have a fridge going. This will actually allow me to check out curse rooms without being worried. Nice. Hello again, my beloved. Chance to shoot an eye, right? Also, being able to put my little trapdoor inside of the curse room basically will allow me to, right? Like, I was about to say, let me take damage, and then I closed all the fires. But, like, if I opened it here, even if I took damage, I could go down, get my mantle again, come back up. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, I think that's sort of what our plan will be for now. Then maybe I should do, since I'm not going to be keeping the book. I should go here, I should grab the Eternal D6, and I should go re-roll the book in here. In here. Okay, that's pretty good also. Shit. And that would be a room outside of the grid, I'm pretty sure. And we don't want that. So, I'm really into this. What can I say? If I go here, can I open a room here? Okay, that wasn't it. But we do not despair. We will continue to look for ultra secret rooms. But yeah, the other apartment that I actually had like higher hopes for turned out to be absolute wash. Not really fit for living at all. I was like, I think I've just locked myself in here. I think I'm just dead. Okay, this is better. Got a little bit more room to maneuver in here. Yeah, with all the fires and stuff, this room's kind of scary for the Lost. Thank you. I mean, I'll put it on. Don't get me wrong, I'll put it on. Okay, so this floor is actually pretty tall and narrow if I had to give it a description. So maybe these ones on the sides are not a problem. What you got for me? Pretty good, pretty good. Go pop the tinted rock. Come back. Does the timer, like, is it 10 seconds whether there is or isn't a tinted rock, or is it the kind of situation whether target secured banana pudding? We love to hear it. Good job, soldier. Report how tasty it is, but don't report it too well, because then you'll make me hungry and I'll have to stop stream to go grab a snack. I don't want to do that. I want to win. Damn it. I can't believe I had like Polyphemus and shit and I did not. I did not win that run. That's honestly embarrassing. You should point and laugh at me for that one. Not tasty at all. You don't want banana pudding. Thank you. Thank you. I used to make like a mean banana bread. Our cat was like addicted to it. We didn't let her have, I don't think, maybe we let her have like a nibble, but not a lot, because there's stuff in there that's probably not good for cats. So we're like, you can have a little bit. She went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for the banana bread. Okay, it would not be here. Where's a good sort of spot then for these? I feel like off the bottom of the shop is a decent spot, if we can do that. Here. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. I'm dead. Not... Never want the slice again, ever. Well, I mean, if you don't want the slice, you can, like, pass it to me. Bless me. I didn't sneeze. Yes, I did. When? Did I actually? Did I actually sneeze and forget? I'm not that far gone. Hang on. Oh shit, red fire. Can you imagine if I died to a red fire while sneezing? I would probably have to end stream there. That would probably be like too much even for me. What does red fire do? It shoots non-homing tears, and you can put it out by just shooting it. So it's basically worse purple fire, but it also shoots more often. At least now the fires show like a little animation before they shoot. It used to just be there was just a fire and then it would shoot at you. Like you would not see it coming. Now at least it does like a little like, you know, like a little bob up. There's a little bit of anticipation there. You can see it here when it shoots. Yeah, see, it does like a little bounce. It didn't used to do that bounce. It used to just shoot at you. You just have a fire that was this, but red, and then it would shoot. And so like you had such a hard time anticipating it. At least I had such a hard time anticipating it. I want to say, by the way, to people that might be tuning in and thinking, wow, this guy sucks at Isaac. On my main save, I've got the Lost and Tainted Lost full post-its, alright? I've got the full completion marks for those. So don't even come at me. I am a lost gamer. I am also just not good in talking and gaming at the same time. That's really good. Speed up is fine. I wish it had been something else, but it's fine. If it had been damage up, we could have probably kept that like the whole run. What do you want for dinner? Hello, Emma does things sometimes. I don't know. I'm not terribly hungry at the moment. Did I even have lunch? No, I had like a late breakfast. This is how fucking unemployed I am, by the way. I don't know. I don't know when I last ate. I know what I last ate was a couple of cheese quesadillas and a jam-filled Krispy Kreme donut. So, you know, champion's breakfast. Is there a battery? Sneeze right now, come on. Okay, listen. What am I, a freaking little puppet? A little dancing monkey? Don't answer that. That's pretty good. Yes, that's your job. It's literally not. I just said I'm unemployed. Yes. Oh, why is everyone such a hater? Why is everyone such a hater? You hate to see a bitch thrive. You hate to see a bitch moisturized in her lane, enjoying life, having no job for a solid frickin' 2 months. I don't even have anything to do regarding my masters because I already did all the forms and everything is sent in. All I need to do is actually pay the deposit whenever that comes in. And then I'm just in and I'm fine and I'm checking the email daily. I'm not that far gone. So actually, I'm doing all that is required of me. And in fact, you should be thankful that I'm not doing more. Because I would be doing it badly. I do need to do laundry though. Like I regularly do laundry. I just have to really do it now also. That's really good. Oh, that's poison damage. That's not really good. It's not doing it enough. It's not doing what enough? What, laundry? Maybe, but I do it once a week. How often do you need to do laundry in a household? It's 2 people in here. And I'm wearing the same pants I wore yesterday, motherfucker. I'm barely dirty in clothes. Do you think I've worn a single sock since I became unemployed? If anything, Emma's the one that's putting the load in there. Well, you know, not the load in the, you know, the clothes in the basket, not into the machine. Spray him with water when he does that. But that I would actually feel nice though. Like I think that'd be pretty nice. That's not a brat clothes repeater. Well, I changed my underwear. Okay, this is not a okay. This is not a hot take. This is not a hot take. If I am showering daily and changing my underwear, I can wear the same pants 2 days in a row. That's not a hot take. There's no part of me that is yucky that is touching the pants. I will not have this. I'm sorry. No, I will not take... This is a disinformation campaign. This is a targeted attack on my person. And my lawyers will be in touch with you all. Because this is... Honestly, I'm doing so fine. I don't even know what you're talking about. The attempt on my life has left me scarred. Oh, that's another one. I mean, I changed that recently, but I hadn't watched the Star Wars movies for a long time. I watched all of them finally. About that's better. I watched all of them actually about a year ago. They probably smell. What, my lawyers? I mean, yeah, you know, so what if they fucking do? They're gonna fucking... They're gonna hit you with a suit. Unwashed suit. Not dry cleaned, no nothing. They're gonna hit you with a suit that's gonna leave your ears ringing, my guy. Your ears are gonna ring until your kids put you in a home. That's how bad I'm gonna hit you. You think you can come in this stream, call me stinky? Hang on. You think you can come into my stream tomorrow and call me stinky? Oh shit, man. I showered at like 4 a.m. today because I woke up at 4 a.m. Pack it up, boys. We won. No. Listen. You may have won a battle, but you have not won the war. Removes Curse of Darkness. Perfect, because I do have that. And I don't like it. Here comes the sun. It's barely been a week. Yeah, and? I generally don't understand what the problem is. Listen, I go into the shower and, because I know a lot of you nasty little stinkers probably don't even do that. I wash my fucking legs in the shower, okay? There are people out there that think that just washing your body, the suds run down and that's your legs cleaned. No. I clean myself thoroughly. I can wear the same pants back-to-back days. Strike this man down with a bolt of lightning. Well, no. I don't know about that. That's maybe a little much. Yeah, she needs to marry me. Oh, that's another thing I can do while I'm unemployed. The fancy the suit and dress and so on that we used for the graduation stuff probably needs a dry cleaning, right? I can take that out to be dry cleaned with a bolt of air freshener. I need to get a new air freshener for the car because the one they gave me at the dealership legit smells like, it smells like, you know, when... You know, there was always a kid in class that did not like to shower after PE. So after PE, they would just like spray themselves with like a copious amount of Axe body spray. And it was just the like, if you were anywhere near him, it was like just sweat masked with like a powerful musk. But you can still kind of tell that somehow they put that into like an air freshener. And that's what they gave me at the dealership. And I'm telling this story like I'm not out here like, of course I know him, he's me. No, I did shower after PE. Yes. Very good, very good. We don't have a lot of damage ups going for us, but we've got a couple of things. Thank you, Dumpy. Thank you, Dumpy. I wish you could get hit by the fire. That'd be really cool. I'm trying so fucking hard out here, y'all. I really want to win. Like, I really want a win. Just one, please. I'm not greedy. I don't ask for much. Don't. Oh, dang. Dumpy. Thanks. Thanks. Very cool. Thanks. Very cool. Fuck. This ball is gonna get me. The bomb. Oh. Incredible. That will might help with some of the things I've got going on. And definitely don't have any familiars that need it, so let's do that. But yeah, that's the scent I've been rocking in my car for a while now. I don't like it, especially because it feels like when I get into the car, like it's some sort of like bad boy muscle car thing, where it's literally just my little Sunday driver. It's coming up on its 65,000th mile. 65,000 miles. I'm gonna have to do like a bunch of oil changes, windshield wiper blade change, etc., etc. I'm gonna try to do a lot of it myself if I can swing that. Hosted a party. Oh, for the 65,000 miles. Oh, dang, I want that. Oh, not you. Not you, though. I don't want you. I have such a hard time dodging this guy. Even though it literally just charges at you in a straight line. There's a lot more enemies that attack in ways that are more surreptitious than this one. That I actually have no problem with. But this guy, for some reason, bane of my fucking existence. Yeah, yes. Whammo kablamo. Fantastic, love to see it. Yeah, you're poisoned. Now your ass is fucking poisoned. Oh, thank you, Dumpy. Yeah, Dumpy is very, very important for the current economy, actually. Okay, he's putting a lot of poops down, which are not cool because those hurt when you touch them. The red poops. Okay, now he's onto this little ping pong mode. So I think if I just kind of sit here and just pelt you, you'll be dead soon enough. Don't come at me. That poop saved my life, and then Dumpy saved my life again. I'm not worthy. Honestly, if I hang out like just at a corner, I'm probably safer than most places. Yeah, get you soon. Get you soon. Dude, can you... There you go. It is having a positive effect on the trap population. That's another thing I could do while I'm unemployed as fuck. I could take up fishing. I've been talking about fishing. I used to go a lot with my uncle, but now my uncle is, well, you know, he's old and he doesn't, he just kind of become just proper old guy, you know. Used to be he was like an older guy, but he was active as hell, always going around. Now he just... Well, he's not doing so well. So he's just in front of the TV with a beer most days. And I kind of miss going fishing with him. So I'm like, what if I started fishing? Yeah. I mean, that'll just happen. And, you know, he's doing really well, honestly. It's just his my aunt, his wife, had like a health scare like 2 years back. And he never quite recovered from that. She ended up bouncing back completely, and she's still super active, super happy, everything. He had it real rough while she was in the hospital, and he never quite came back. And that's just, you know, that's just what happens sometimes. I'm not playing with you. I don't want to re-roll with the dice unless I absolutely have to. Coupon is pretty good. More baby. Mom's a knife. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now this run has some freaking gas on it. Oh, Dumpy, don't fuck me over right now. Dumpy actually really fucked me over with that. Jesus, Dumpy, don't do that again. The trout population, Dumpy. You... Ooh, damage up. Yes, please. A bunch of money. I've got Yes Mother, so I've got 2 knives now. Like in Pantheons? Is that a Hollow Knight reference? I think it's a Bible reference, but also, yeah. And, you know, I didn't mean to buy that, but that's fine. I am kind of, like, very intrigued by the proposition of a Pantheon 5. Especially as a sort of, can we beat Pantheon 5 before Silksong releases? I feel like that would be pretty fun. Oh yeah. Mom's knife, my beloved. Very cool. Yes, large halo that protects. Fantastic. And yes, oh, mom's knife, my beloved. Is not beating Hollow Knight. Well, I mean, you're probably close enough. You're not necessarily going for Pantheon 5. Are you trying to go for 112%? Or what's your... Because the way you are right now, you can probably beat Hollow Knight right now. Like, you can go into the little... into the temple and beat the thing. You have 3% left. Oh, okay. And that's what? The Colosseum of the Fool and Pantheon and something like that? The Trial of the Fool? Yeah. It's the Trial of the Fool in what, 2 Pantheons, right? Because you need to beat the Nailmaster Sly, and then you also need to do the other. I don't anticipate the Trial of the Fool. Well, does that mean, like, you're not looking forward to it? Or what does that mean, you don't anticipate the Trial of the Fool? Honestly, after you've done, like, Pantheons, I feel like Trial of the Fool is not going to be that hard for you, though. Because the main thing with Trial of the Fool is, like, it's a Pantheon light. Instead of fighting bosses, you're fighting enemies. Regular enemies. And then there's, like, a boss at the end. And that's it. You have one enemy, you know the moves you have to make to respond to the enemy. Yeah, but you also know that with the Trial of the Lost, or of the Fool, sorry. You also have that. I think it's the same thing, because there are patterns that you can follow. And again, you know, not that it'll necessarily make it much easier for you, but I did do that on stream, so you can go watch that if you want some sort of training material. If I get all Bob transformation, am I immune to explosions? I feel like I am. Or I must be. It's not even a hard boss. No, I mean, you only need to defeat the big bug also, which took me by surprise. But you only need to defeat the big bug. You don't even need to defeat the little guy. Which is crazy, because I would have thought the little guy was the god tamer. But maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the big guy tamed the little guy. And good, yeah, and good home. Yeah, I put together a nice, you know, it's a nice chalet, nuclear family, fire pit outside. You can roast marshmallows if you want to. It's a good home. And yeah, I beat the god tamer in there. In the middle of my stream, they tried recommending another channel. They were like, hey, my guy, You're not getting, trust me, you're not getting your money's worth in here. Yes? What the fuck? Twitch. I'll take it, but I don't love it. How did they even recommend that you watch another channel while you're still here? Like, what, did it just pop up something on top of the screen? Damn, Twitch. You're ruthless. I wonder if that's because I'm not, like, affiliate. I could see that. I need Dumpy. The inability of Mom's knife to, like, precisely aim was about to absolutely own me. The notification at the bottom of the screen. We think you'll like this channel. Okay. Now it's the real test. What channel was it? Did you remember? Did you make note of it? Because if my viewers might like that channel, maybe I'll just drop into that channel and be like, hey guys, I think you'll like this channel, mine, Gallium GG. Come check me out. That'd be really rude. Oh, I was gonna say, if it's like another small channel, we could also like raid out to them at the end. That could be pretty cute. Yeah, mom's knife has given me like a wealth of confidence that I'm not sure I should have right now. Oh, tears up. Very nice. Very nice. Tears and shot speed up. I'm pretty sure my tears are like maxed out. So I'm gonna chill for now. It's never a small channel. I don't know. I'm being recommended kind of small channels. I say small channels. They're like, you know, anywhere between 2 and 50 viewers, but I feel like that's small in the grand scheme of things. And I've been recommended some small channels like that. So I think Twitch does realize what you like to watch and make some adjustments in that sense. Several thousand viewers. I feel like watching a bigger Twitch channel is just like a very different kind of experience. Because when you're watching a bigger Twitch channel, it's just like, you're either posting pogs, like it's like going to a stadium to see a concert, you know, like when they turn like a stadium into a concert and there's like thousands of seats and so on, and all you can do is like cheer, clap, sing with the audience, versus going to like a small bar improv comedy night where they take audience suggestions. You know, it's a very different kind of viewing experience. In one, you're kind of losing yourself in the crowd, and in the other one, the show, you are a very tangible part of the show. I'm not saying it's necessarily like, you know, better. We're getting to Mom's foot, by the way. That's pretty good. Yeah, she's gonna die. And we get that. We want to go up, we said. And I'll take it for Bookworm chance. Get me this guy back. Dumpy saved my life again. Now we have the full key. This is the furthest we have ever been. If I take one more step, it'll be the furthest I've ever been from home. Or whatever it is they say in The Hobbit. I can make Hobbit references. I've never seen the books or watched. I've never seen the books. They're so elusive, man. I keep going through the dang shop. I'm like, do you have The Hobbit? And they're like, oh, you just missed it. Some guy took the last copy. No, I've never read the book. I started reading it. I got as far as when they trick some freaking, I don't know, some trolls, some orcs, something, into turning into stone in the daylight. Like the orcs catch them or the trolls catch them, whatever they are. I got as far as that, which I'm pretty sure is like maybe page 20. And then I stopped. I've never seen the books. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, I think they were trolls. Yeah. Come out, come out. Thank you. At this point, I can take devil deals because I already have the key. I don't need anything else. The run is not fantastic though. I would like it to be quite a fair bit stronger to go into the big leagues, aka Mega Satan and so on. I feel like Mom's heart is gonna be easier to deal with, generally speaking, especially accounting for the fact that we have Dumpy. Dumpy takes a lot of heat for us. Incredibly nice. And the circle of protection thing we've got going on is also pretty nice, I will say. Am I the famous? I am the famous Gallium that Mimi speaks of. Has she been saying like nice things? Or what has she been saying? Also, hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. I guess you followed because of some sort of shout out thing on Mimi's channel? That is I. Tis the Gallium, the one and only. Actually, not the one and only. If I was the one and only, they would have let me just name my channel Gallium instead of Gallium GG. There's a couple of Gallium related channel names, which I was not expecting. Like, who would care about this particular element in the periodic table? Can remember, I'm the one who made Mimi's Mippy? What's the Mippy? All the in the room? How many? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like, how many pickups are there in this room? Some. Okay, just re-roll them and freaking leave me be in peace. And then let's do this. There we go. The stars. A quick teleport out could be nice if we needed. Are links? Yeah, links. No, links are blocked in the chat. I do not allow links in my chat, so sorry. Easiest way you can get a link to me if you need to, you can either join a Discord, !Discord, and put it there. I'm also in Mimi's Discord, so you can probably reach me through there if you need that, and if you don't want to join the Discord. Which, what the fuck, dude? You don't want to join my? You come to my house on the day of my Isaac's wedding, and you're not even gonna join my Discord? I saw a link in chat. For a second, I was fucking terrified that I forgot to actually put links off. But no, that's just me. Yeah, I can put links in chat. Because I am God Emperor King of this channel. That's fine. We can open this. I should show the Isaac. Yeah, we did. I put it right here. Look at that. I made that with little oven baked clay. How you like it? It's pretty cute, right? Is it visible on the... I need to... Well, I mean, I don't want to change my stream layout because I've mentioned it before, but this is really the only place in the apartment I can put my desk. And if you had the camera here, you would be looking onto the whole back of my apartment. And I'm not really gonna show you guys all of that. Sorry, you know I appreciate y'all very, very much. I'm not about to put my whole business on display though. we go. Speed, shot speed. We'll take it. Not very kind. Well. Yes. Take. And then leave. Teleport out. That was definitely good. The transformation is going to help us out immensely. It did bring down my freaking fire rate, which not cool game, but other than that, we're doing all right. And it brought my speed up. Feeling a little too fast for my liking, but that's fine. We can persevere. We can figure it out. Oh, there was more than one. 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 Oh, I killed it? Okay. Whew. Oh, my tears go back up. Okay, thanks, game. You're forgiven, I guess. Oh, I wasn't looking. I see. Well, now you've seen it. How you like them apples? Anyway, thank you very much for joining and so on and so forth. And welcome to the stream, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you for flying GG Airlines. Completely unrelated. That's Gigi Hadid, by the way. But thank you for they're the main sponsor. But thank you very much for joining. Okay, this Lost Run has some bones on it. I'm looking forward to what it can do for us. We have a lot of coins. I wish I could find my way to a little donation machine at this point in the run, because we're not really gonna get us a lot of anything else. No. Yeah. Well, I don't know how to explain. A Mippy, is it like some sort of... Because I saw Mimi has like another like avatar. Is that you? The 3D avatar, or who did that? I don't know what it... You know what? Fuck it. It's on the Discord. I can look at it. What the fuck is a Mippy? Let's figure that out first. Also, welcome to the Discord. Meepy Yams. Okay, so is that just... Oh, I've seen this before. I see. Yeah. Okay. I get it. I'm into it. That was squirrels. Dude, you're telling me squirrels made this art? You're telling me shrimp fried this rice? I made the 2D art. I see. I'm sorry for the mix-up. Whoa! That really spooked me. Hey, time to get our first completion mark. If we can do that. We need to be careful with the, laser beams real quick. Okay, good. Now it's just a matter of dodging and hitting. There we go. First completion mark. 'Tis done. We got another angel item. Soul heart is fine. This is better. Take this and then we go up. There we go. More completion. Gonna go rest my head. Oh, absolutely. Thank you very much for dropping by. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for joining the Discord. You did the trifecta. You showed up, you followed, you joined the Discord. If only all of my kids could be like you. They could stand to take a lesson from you. Well, thank you very much for dropping by. In any case. Mishap. Should I just call you Mishap? Yet another mishap. Should I call you WYMS? Should I call you Yams? Oh my god, I can call you Yams. Dude, I could go for some yams. They're tasty. They're very autumnal, though. It's not quite the time for them yet. Night-night. Yams are great. Yams are fantastic. I didn't have my eyes opened to yams until pretty late in my career. Like a sweet potato, I didn't have a sweet potato until age like 14. I always thought they just looked a little weird. Which is really no excuse, I know. I need the last guy to come by before, yeah. Thank you. It was not a sneeze. I was talking to Emma, whom does not want to be on the stream, and I respect that. There's a little horse going around. Oh, I was worried. I always worry I did not unmute my microphone whenever I go away for a second and come back. Emma is no longer with us, I'm sorry to say. But yeah, she told me we can do a little date night for dinner, which I think is code speak for we gotta get you out of the damn house. It's code speak for this has gone on too long. You need to move and get some activity going. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm kidding, by the way. Like, we genuinely... It's not been that bad. It's mostly joshing on my part. I've been fine. I've been going out. I've been doing some shopping, you know. I've been taking care of things around the house. I got into a bit of like a cleaning mode and cleaned out the cat's whole business the other day. So yeah, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Pretty fly. Huge, actually huge. Oh, good for you. See, Rune. Now I can't help but feel like that's a little dishonest, what you just said. I can't help but feel like you don't exactly mean that with your full chest. And that's fine, you know, I can respect that about you, because I am, after all, a benevolent god. I'm in trouble. I'm okay. Cleaning the cat litter is not an enjoyable activity. No, it's not. It's beyond the cat litter, because I told you, like, she's pretty bad about, like, being clean anymore, because she's just an old cat now. And so we put her in a cage at night, so, you know, because during the day we can keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't make, like, an impossible mess. But at night it's not so easy to keep track of her. And so we put her in a cage at night, that way she can't make a mess where we can't see. Problem with that is that the cage gets pretty thick and gross after a while, because all the grossness she would do elsewhere, she does in the cage. And so I went in and I cleaned all of the cage. Dark Bum is alright. This is fine. This does nothing. Dark Bum. Black Hearts, oddly I don't want, but I definitely don't want red hearts. So let's go. Okay. I want to go fight, like, the proper boss up in the chest before going for Mega Satan. Mr. Boom, at this point, probably better than the coupon, unless I get me, like, a Joker card. That's another thing. I could stream some Balatro. No, I could not. I'm so bad at Balatro. Like, I'm unironically actually horrendous at Balatro. I've won, like, one run. I've played for, like, 20 hours and I've won one run. That's how bad I am. There's something about that game. I just can't wrap my head around what I need to do to actually win. And it's to the point that YouTube, whenever I'm on YouTube, recommends me YouTube shorts that are like, what to do in Balatro, what to do in this situation, like some sort of Balatro economy YouTube shorts. And my ass does watch those, actually. And I still don't get better at the game. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, I have Dumpy back, I have Dumpy back. It's just... Whew, whew. Another guy who's so addicted to Balatro, he plays Balatro when we're playing D&D. See, I would not do that. Because Balatro is not so mindless, at least for me, that I can play it while paying attention to something else. Very few things are in my case, because I am a bit of a dum-dum. Okay, well, here's the boss. That did barely any damage. That's cool, that's cool. Please don't take damage. Please don't take damage. Deal damage and do not take it. That is the creed of the Isaac player. There we go. There we go. There's a Delirium portal opened. That's tasty. Now we go. Ooh. And now we go for Mega Satan. Jesus. He's the best character. I mean, you know, fair, but also I don't think you should be doing that while you're playing D&D though. Like, I feel like when you're playing D&D, especially more out of respect to the DM maybe than anything else, you should be paying attention to the game, because I've been a DM, so it takes a while to put together a D&D campaign, even a bad one. That's sort of the problem, right? Even putting together a bad D&D scenario takes a while, and is an amount of effort. I'm dead in one hit. I'm dead. Fuck. Well, I think we're gonna call it here for today, sadly. It's been 3 hours and we are going out on a little date night. Let me see who we can raid out to. But I was saying, like, when you're playing D&D, at least in my case, I'm not as good at it as I purport to be. Okay, okay. Lexi is playing some Repo. Let me see. That's one of our beloved followers. So let's go ahead and raid out. Maybe. Yes, playing Repo. So I think we're gonna raid out to Lexi. Again, thank you very much for watching. I have been Gallium GG. This is gonna go up on the YouTube, and the Hat in Time streams are gonna go up on YouTube. I'm gonna set the rendering now before we leave, so hopefully they'll be ready by the end of the day, and then I can just put that up. Please, you know, follow. Go watch the YouTube and subscribe there, and join the Discord, and do all of the things that make me very, very happy. Regardless, thank you very much for watching. I have been Gallium GG. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.